You are watching the SCAC YouTube channel, and joining us today from San Antonio, Texas is the SCAC Players of the Week from the Trinity Women's Soccer Team. Your Offensive Player of the Week, Senior Forward Michelle Lanier, and your Defensive Player of the Week for the second time this year, Senior Defender Jenni White. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, James.
Michelle, I'll start with you. You also, in addition to earning the SCAC Offensive Player of the Week, you also earned the NSCAA National Player of the Week for your performance. Just tell us what that means to you.
It's an amazing honor. I honestly didn't even know that I would be up for something like that. I mean, you just go out every weekend and we try to have consistency through the weekends, and really, the balls don't magically just find their way to my feet. It's everybody around me working to get the ball up there, our defense bringing it up, our goalkeepers kicking it up, people running with me to get it up. So really, I feel like it's more of an accomplishment for our team than myself as an individual, that we really worked really hard on the attack, and I just happened to be on the end of those to put them away and did my job so that they looked good too.
Jenni, I'll turn to you. As we mentioned, it's the second time you're earning this award. The first time we spoke, you mentioned how the defense needs to improve. Well, since then, 5 straight shutouts. What has your team done? What have your defense done specifically to improve on, and what have you guys worked on for this improvement?
Right, so I guess like I said before, we've just been working a lot on connectivity and really being a good support system for each other, and then also staying very linked up with the midfielders and with the forwards as a full team system. And I think that because of our success in those areas, we've gotten those shutouts, and those successes have also allowed me to get up the field in more of an attacking position. So that's allowed me and our other outside backs to have more success. So I think it just really carried over into both defensive and offensive successes on the field.
Michelle, speaking of offensive success, 17 goals on the weekend. You accounted for 3 of them, as well as 3 assists. An outstanding offensive weekend. What was this offense able to do all weekend to be so successful?
Well, we've really been working, since the beginning of the season on just being dangerous and finishing the opportunities that we were given. We really hone that in practice, and we, go over it time and time again. And so I think finally this weekend, all of that hard work paid off, and we finished. That's what we've been working on for so long. So it was great to see that finally come out. We kept speed in the attack. We had great movement for each other. We had great communication and connectivity. And the final product was there. So what more can you ask for with the offense, really?
Jenni, as we've already mentioned, 5 straight shutouts. You had 2 other shutouts this weekend. You also added 2 assists. How was your defense able to be so successful this weekend?
I think that we had good composure. Michelle mentioned being dangerous on offense. So on the defensive side, we've been really focusing on composure. And I think that because we're composed and because we're keeping track of numbers up and how many forwards the other team has and just being aware of all these things on the field, we've been able to kind of strategically get outside backs and center backs up on the attack, which has, I think, really just contributed all over the field in different ways. Hopefully that we can continue to do this into the future and just keep refining those skills as we move on throughout the season.
Well, you mentioned the future, and let's look towards the future. Your team is now 2-0 in the conference. Also, no losses throughout the season. Number 5 in the nation currently in NSCAA, and number 6 through D3Soccer.com nationally. What's this team have to do to not only keep that ranking, and what's it do for your confidence going forward?
I think a big thing is Jenni's talking about composure. We also try to, obviously we love to revel in our accomplishments, and we're really proud of the work that we've put forward, but it can't stop here. And that's the biggest thing. We need to have consistency throughout the season. We need to keep putting up big performances, and we need to have everyone connected and everyone really just, putting their best work forward and not stopping and not being satisfied until we're on the podium December 6th.
Yeah. I just think the mental side of the game is huge, so making sure our confidence is there and that we have lots of trust in ourselves and our teammates is something that we've been working on and that we'll continue to work on.
You have been watching the SCAC Players of the Week, Senior Michelle Lanier and Senior Jenni White. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, and good luck as you press forward.
Thanks.
Thank you.
the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference, a conference of good sports.